Welcome to Veterans Views Podcast from the JED TV studios on the campus of Purdue Northwest in Hammond, Indiana. Now here are your hosts, Connie Karras and Steve Bramer.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to WJOB JED TV Veterans Views Radio Show. I am your co-host, Connie Karras, with beautiful Steve Bramer, my co-host, Steve Bramer. How are you today, sir?
Good. Good morning.
Good.
How are you doing today?
We're doing well, and we have wonderful guests here today. We have Client Conscious Care founder, LaShondra Laster. How are you, ma'am?
I am excellent, excited. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, and we can't wait to talk to you. You are one of the most stalwart citizen soldiers, and we can't wait to talk to you about your services. We also have founding Veterans Views founding American Legion Post, Victory Post 168 in Hammond, Commander Ernie Dillon. How are you this morning, sir?
Hey, good morning, G.I. Joe, G.I. Jane, and citizen soldiers, and everyone out there in radio land.
Amen. And also, we have the wonderful Mayor's Commission on Disabilities Director, correct?
President.
President.
Director, President.
And you are again Matt
Muta.
Matt Muta, and you were on the show with Commander Dillon last year.
And it's good to be back with you guys.
I can't wait to cover this wonderful awards breakfast that we're going to be talking about. Without further ado, let's first ask, before we get to our wonderful guests, let's first ask the flag etiquette question. And being that you are the flag etiquette professional and expert, Commander Dillon, would you do the honors of asking the question today?
Yes. Well, the question today is, let's be right about flag etiquette. What are the 5 American flag rules? Winner, chicken dinner, and you have the answer without giggling it up. You could call 219-845-1100.
One more time, that's
219-845-1100. So that's our question this morning for Let's Be Right About Flag Etiquette, and I know someone out there has the answer.
Yes.
Back to you.
What was the question again? The question was, how many rules there's 5 rules. What are the 5 rules?
What are the 5 flag rules of etiquette? There are officially 5 flag. Now, there are a lot of rules regarding the flags, but these are the official 5 flag etiquette rules. Okay? You know, when they can be flown, how you should hold them. We'll see how many we can get. So think on that.
Rules.
Yeah. And we're opening the phone lines, folks, at 9:30, around 9:30. So 219-845-1100. And before we get to you, LaShondra, Commander Dillon and Matt, you have a very, very important event to announce to the audience today.
Yes, we do, and I'm honored to sit here with President of the Mayor McDermott's Disability Commission as a commission member, and we have our president, Matt Muta, and he can explain what the Disability Commission does, and a very, very important once-a-year event that's going to be happening next week. And so without any further ado, it's my honor to introduce Matt Muta.
Hi.
Welcome.
Have at it, Matt.
So 39th annual, too. 1 year shy of 40. So the Disabilities Awards breakfast was actually started by Mayor McDermott's father, Mayor McDermott Sr., in the 80s. And it's been going on for a long time. We think we're the only community around here that does an awards breakfast like this. So it's something we take a lot of pride in. It's our biggest event of the year. We have 8 award winners this year. All wonderful people who have achieved remarkable accomplishments in the community. And a lot of times we will have disabled veterans win some of the awards, at least 1 or 2. We actually don't have any this year, but I'd like to change that. I think going forward, anybody who has a disabled veteran who's a family member or a friend who they believe has made a significant impact on the community, a significant positive impact on the community, nominate them for an award. It is a great event, so it's a breakfast. It's actually next Thursday, March 20th at 8 o'clock at Dynasty Banquets. Same place every year. We usually have between 400 and 600 people there, several guest speakers. So we just learned, actually, that one of our guest speakers this year is going to be actually one of our award winners. That's very unique. Typically, the award winners are just there to win the award,
Right.
This particular individual, his name's Matt. He was the guy who everybody heard about his car ran off into the ditch. I think it was near South Bend. I don't know the whole story.
Yes, do you remember
He's going to go
that?
into details about that, but we just confirmed that he was going to do this for us, that he was going to go and speak. He's going to talk for about 10 minutes at the awards breakfast, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah, it is.
That's a I don't want to use the term big get, but it kind of is a big get for us.
Okay, so I don't know what it is that happened.
So
he ran off the road?
I don't know the finer details, and he's probably going to go into that. It's part of his award, actually. He was disabled as a result of his injuries from this accident. Something like he had a car accident. He drove into a ditch. I think it was somewhere over by South Bend, if memory serves me correctly. And he was in the ditch for like 6 days, and nobody found him, and he couldn't get out. His car overturned. So it was a pretty big. It was a national story when it happened, and this happened. I think it happened last year.
Didn't I thought I just read that that same thing kind of happened to a lady recently.
Yeah, also trapped for 6 days.
Yes.
And Kemper, could you show the Disabilities Awards breakfast? Yeah.
What are the odds?
What are the
I know.
odds?
What are the odds of that? So yes, he was actually nominated for one of our awards, and we thought, wow, we should ask him to say a few words at the breakfast.
Yeah.
This is,
His name is Matt. I don't know how to pronounce the last Room, R-E-U-M. I apologize. I don't know how his last name's pronounced, but yes, it was 6 days. He's from Mishawaka, and oh gosh, I just remember when this was. He was stuck for 6 days around the Christmas holiday, and
Right.
He's a Boilermaker, so he's clearly used to hardship. So. And then a woman recently also as well for
Right.
6
Yes.
days was trapped.
It was a very
Underneath
similar
the
story.
bridge and cars going by all day.
Right.
Like the express.
That's crazy in this day and
Nobody
age.
knew
Yeah,
she was
nobody-
underneath.
yeah.
It is.
She has
It is,
6
Steve.
cracked ribs. She may lose her legs. She has compound fractures in her legs, and how people survive these things by a miracle, right?
Right.
Well, and I would
Miracle.
say that this part of the reason why he won the award, dare I say, the central reason why he won this award is because he has done a remarkable job taking light out of this awful, tragic situation, and he has sort of rededicated his life to helping people in similar situations that he's currently in, and it's just a remarkable story. He was a no-brainer award winner for us when we voted on it. So Ernie's on the Disabilities Commission.
Do you want to mention
well.
the names of the commission members?
Sure. So we have 9 members on the commission. All members on the Mayor's Commission on Disabilities are appointed by Mayor McDermott. So I am the president, Matt Muta. Elena Magallanes is the vice president. She's our MVP on the board. We have Aristine Fenney, Joe Bokasevich, Laura Martin, Gladys Hilliard, Tracy Lambert, Kim Roberts, and of course, to my right, we have Ernie Dillon, who's actually our board secretary. Did you even know you were the board secretary?
Yeah.
He knows now.
He knows now.
Whatever we got to do. But to add to that now, what Matt is talking about, I'll give you the categories of the awards that we select, who we think as board members on the commission who deserves this particular award. Usually they're nominated by someone in the community, usually all Hammond, and then we review the nominees, and then we select an award, and you get a business award, Business of the Year, Matt, right?
Yes.
Individual Adult Volunteer Award, and an Individual Adult Award, Youth Volunteer Award, Youth Award, Caregiver Award, and the Charles Nagy Junior Award and Distinguished Honorary Award. But those are presented every year at the Dynasty, and we usually have about maybe up to 500 people that show up for the breakfast. So it's really exciting. And before I turn it back to Matt, I will say that we have a ramp program and handicap ramp, and Matt could talk about it. So for disabled veterans, which this program mostly consists of helping veterans and reaching out in the neighborhood or reaching out in the city, town, wherever you're at. And Hammond has a program at no cost to build handicap ramps and to help those who are handicapped, wheelchair, and that's a big thing. And I'm really honored to be on the board. But if you want to talk more about it, Matt, or
before we go over to you, Matt, pardon me, hold that thought. We have a caller.
Yes.
Let's take the wonderful. Good morning. You're on WJOB Judd TV Veterans Views. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, Connie. This is Rosie.
Rosie Gagnon, everyone. How are you, my dear friend?
Rosie the Riveter.
I'm doing good.
She is.
Rosie the Riveter, yeah.
So you're on the road. Let me just introduce everybody to this wonderful, wonderful warrior woman. Rosie is a Gold Star mom, and her son Dexter, James Dexter Morris, a United States Marine Corps hero, succumbed to the war within. He's one of the 22 too many, and Rosie is doing the most amazing, incomprehensible labor of love in running 100-mile races.
Wow.
Yes, in honor of her son and the 22 too many. Where are you at right now? 89? Number 89, Rosie?
Yeah, this will be 89 this weekend.
Wow.
I'm gonna get it done this year, so.
Wow. And you're even doing like 2 or 3 this month, is that right?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to get, I feel like 90 is just, it's in the bag if I can get that. And so circumstances, I got a free race entry to one race, and so I just decided I'll just throw all 3 in there and take it easy, just get to the finish line. So.
Plus, you're on a partially prosthetic knee, so what you are doing is absolutely incomprehensible. A mother's love knows no bounds, and we are wishing you well. Where is your race now this weekend?
It's in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, and I really love, this distance to me is really symbolic because it's really tough, and there's a lot of hours that are really hard and dark, and you want to quit, and everything hurts, and it just makes me think of the struggle that we go through and our veterans go through, that you just keep putting one foot in front of the other and you get through it. And so for me, I just love doing it, even though it's terrible. Everyone is miserable and hard, but they're also joyful, to know that you can do hard things and we can get through this hard stuff. So yeah, I'm going up to Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, and I actually get a really great opportunity this weekend. One of the Marines I run for, his mother took his life 2 years ago at the 1-year anniversary when he died because she just couldn't live with the trauma and the grief. And this weekend is kind of the anniversary of her death.
Jen.
So her sister's actually going to come out to the finish line. So that's going to be really meaningful for me and one of those things that just make it worth all the effort. So
we are keeping you. I am keeping you in our thoughts, prayers, and also the Cruson family. And that's something very important as we close our conversation here about this. I want to remind everybody that the survivors of those who have taken their lives are at much exponentially higher risk of taking their lives within the first year. And I am more than beyond grateful that you're still with us, Rosie, because I know you struggled with that as well. So
thank you. You think you're okay, and then sometimes you're drowning again, and you just got to keep going.
We got to be there for each other. Do your buddy checks, 988. It's confidential. We got to be there for each other. Safe travels. I'll be watching your progress, and we're going to have you on the show eventually pretty soon here, okay? Much love to you. Good luck.
All right, love to you all. Thank you for all you do. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sir?
So Rosie's situation, that would be a perfect example of an individual who would be a great nominee for an award. So that's there you go. That's a perfect example right there.
Well, she's not listening. We're going to surprise her with a Citizen Social Award.
Okay.
But if you are listening, Rosie, you're getting a Citizen Social Award. You will also be getting one as well. We didn't have them ready to present yet.
All kinds of awards today.
And when I was reading that, it looks like part of it is income based. You have to meet a certain threshold, or you can't exceed.
So you're talking about the ramp assistance program.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's start from the beginning. So the city of Hammond, through the Mayor's Commission on Disabilities, has a really long name, and it's one of those names that's harder to say than it looks. Ramp or Long Tread Low Riser Step Assistance Program. That's the actual name of the program. We just call it the ramp program.
Yeah.
So what will happen is,
Obviously,
you'll have somebody who's disabled or is having trouble getting out of their house, they're in a wheelchair, they're using a walker, things just aren't working out, you come to the city, you apply for this ramp, we'll build it for you at no cost to the individual. So you'll fill out this application, jump through a few hoops. It goes through the Office of Planning and Development, specifically through the Department of Community Development, and your application will come before our board, the Mayor's Commission on Disabilities. We'll either accept or approve the application, and then we'll send a contractor out. They'll build you a wooden ramp in front of your house, behind your house, wherever. They do a design before they actually build the ramp, and then it's great. So I have been.
What's the contact number to call about to have that process set up?
Okay, so you want to contact the Department of Planning and Development and ask for Cynthia Randall. Cynthia is actually the liaison for the Mayor's Commission on Disabilities.
She does a great job.
She does a great job. Cynthia, we wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Cynthia.
Is that the same number to call about the Disabilities Awards Breakfast?
Yes.
The 219-853-7311?
Yes.
Same one, okay.
That's 219-853-7311.
Okay, Cynthia Rangel.
Yes.
And that's for tickets for the breakfast?
For tickets for the breakfast
And
or
for the ramp.
For the ramp application, correct.
Good to know.
All-purpose
So
number.
for the ramp, do you have to have like a diagnose? I mean, I'm trying to make sure that everybody knows out there. So then you have to have a diagnosed injury, and then do you qualify that way?
Not necessarily. So that's part of the application as to why you're requesting for this ramp.
Yeah.
To be frank, it's rare for us to get an application that we will just flat out deny because we think that this person wouldn't qualify for the ramp. Would you agree, Aaron? That's pretty rare.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, typically
We're very
people who are
generous.
qualifying, it's self-evident. It's obvious that this person needs to have a ramp put in. But yeah, if you know anybody who lives in the city of Hammond who is struggling getting in and out of their house, this program will solve that problem.
I like that. I like that you said that because I'm starting to see a lot of people, not a lot, but I'm starting to see some people from Hammond specifically don't have any of their medical records since St. Margaret's closed. And now that St. Margaret's closed, they don't know where to go to get those records. So I like that you guys look at it individually.
Yeah, every case, correct. You are absolutely 100% correct.
Wonderful. So before we get to you, LaShandra, and hear all about client conscious care, Matt, did you have some closing, and Commander Dillon, any closing words about this wonderful event?
I think we covered almost everything. Two more quick thoughts.
Sure.
The ramp assistance program in particular, I take a lot of pride in the ramp assistance program. So we have been told, and by we, the Disabilities Commission, have been told that we are the only municipality in the state that has a program like this.
Oh.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we have been told this. So it's something Hammond takes a lot of pride in. One other thing quickly about the Disabilities Awards Breakfast. So we also do an art showdown. We allow participation for any school children in the city of Hammond to submit some art. Usually it's canvas art, but it can be a drawing. It can be whatever you want. It can be, they can get creative with it, and we'll pick a winner out of all of our submissions, and we'll have that winner be on the cover for the program for the Disabilities Awards Breakfast. We're not going to do that particular. We're not going to do exactly that this year because we didn't get enough submissions. Mm-hmm. So we decided just to have a normal flyer cover for the program. However, if there are any late submissions, as long as you get it in by, I'd say probably this Wednesday, if anybody else is interested who's listening, wants to submit a piece of art for consideration, we'll have it on display at the Disabilities Breakfast. Last year we put all of the art pieces on display at the Hammond Sportsplex. They were there all year. So, yes, this is specifically for kids.
And I saw that last year.
Yes.
I was at because I walked the track, and I saw it was right at the entryway, at the entrance that when you walk right into the Sportsplex. And I took some photographs of those beautiful pieces of artwork. They're so beautiful. So it's wonderful that they do that. Well, absolutely. Let's be sure to go out to the Disabilities, the Mayor's Commission on Disabilities 39th Annual Awards Breakfast. It's Thursday, March 20th at 8 a.m. It's at Dynasty Banquets, 4125 Calumet Avenue. And for more information, call Cynthia Rangel at 219 853-7311, 219-853-7311, and also to inquire about the wonderful ramp program, the same phone number. Call Cynthia at 219-853-7311. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for having us, you guys.
And also one other quick announcement, Councilman Mark Klawinski, I met with him. He's very involved in Legion programs and things like that. And there's a Memorial Day program, May 30th, I believe, for the Mohawks. Every year. They've had it for about probably 55, 60 years. So it'll be a neighborhood parade, and then we end up at St. Casimir Church and do a program, veterans program. So there'll be more information coming forward on that. But I wanted to make those two announcements. And before I part, I want to thank you for inviting us onto the show. And I'm going to give Connie a little bit information brochure about Let's Be Right about flag etiquette and flag holidays, and there's all kinds of things on that. So I'm going to leave that with Connie to continue Let's Be Right about flag etiquette. So thank you very much. We're going to bid you adieu and enjoy the rest of the program.
We'll see you at the Disabilities Awards breakfast. Yes. All right. LaShondra. And again, 219-845-1100. LaShondra, I can't wait to hear about client conscious care. You are a Vietnam veteran. Your father is a Vietnam veteran,
Yes,
and you founded Client Conscious Care 3 years ago. You also served the veteran community. You have, I think, 16 veteran clients now.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! In 3 short years, and you were a nurse for 33 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. And I think your most important quote that you told me yesterday when I asked for your bio was, "You're not finished taking care of people."
No.
Amen,
no, I'm
sister.
not. I'm
And
not.
you are one of the most stalwart citizen soldiers that there could possibly be. And I'm not even comfortable calling you a citizen soldier. You're the daughter of a Vietnam veteran. I consider you a service member. So tell us how you came to found Client Conscious Care here, and you serve Northwest Indiana, correct? The Lake County area.
Wow. Sitting around the house, and I looked around my community, and I did some research, thinking my father was a veteran. Oh, first off, can I say this?
Say anything you like.
Veterans, male or female, in wartime or peacetime, I would like to thank you for serving. Because I remember when the war was going on in Vietnam, I was out in front of my home enjoying my childhood, jumping double dutch and hopscotch, playing a little house.
Wow,
You're
saying your age there a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm proud to still be here. Okay, still proud to be. And I was playing football with the boys and doing a little basketball with the boys.
Girl, right there with you.
Okay.
Right, can I get an amen?
Hey.
Come on, yes, ma'am.
So at this time, I had time to reflect over my life and thought about when, like, they were over there fighting in Vietnam. And I thought about, I didn't know anything about it. Nothing about it. Because the men and women that serve, whether it was peacetime or wartime, you guys sacrificed. You left your families. You didn't know if you was coming back. You know how you were coming back. And you protected us so well that other countries know the United States doesn't play, because we have some brave men and women that go out there for us. And I thank you so much. I look at the people in Ukraine right now. The women running around with their children, nowhere to sleep at night, no fresh water, no food. They're separated from their men, and our veterans have made it where they know the United States don't play, because we got some brave men and women that will come out and fight for us citizens. So I feel I can't say enough about veterans. I just thank you guys so very much. And then I get excited. I was talking to Connie earlier. I get excited. Just got a new vet yesterday, and I haven't even met him yet. And I'm ready to go serve him and help him in his home. That's what we do. We help him in his home, keep him safe. We cook for the vet or whatever they need, a shower, and I'm just so proud of you guys. I thank you.
So, bless you. Bless you. Yeah, and you're living your father's legacy of service. So, we thank you. We thank you. You're saving lives. And so you provide non-medical 24-hour companion care with daily activities, dementia. You are able to care for those with memory problems as well. I saw from your website. And then you also assist people getting into assisted living, correct? You have those resources as well. If they need that. Yes. Now, you have 16 veterans that you serve in this area, which is, let's see, Munster. What are the communities? I'm going
to tell you, I have a wife taking care of her husband. She's an employee of ours in Munster. We have a vet in Portage. I think we don't have a vet in Hammond. Got several in Gary, Griffith. They're all around. And I get so excited. I get so excited. And the thing that excites me is you guys have welcomed me into the veterans world. So even when they need other things, I call on you guys. I call on you, and I have Danielle in Michigan City and Lieutenant Colonel Jones. And
Dr. Jones, yes.
Oh my God! And just to be a part of this, I think I was on this radio station about 3 years ago, and we had just started. I think we had 2 clients, and I don't know, about 4 employees. Now we're up to about 35, 36 employees, and we have probably close to 30 clients now. And the veteran, when I run into problems, you guys are there to help me and direct me. Well, we can get this for them and that. Yeah. Are
there some underserved communities in Lake County that you're finding you want some help with? Are you seeking volunteers that can help you at this moment to connect you to some underserved communities? Are you hiring right now? Are you what can we do to help client conscious care right now?
We are hiring. Okay, we're constantly hiring. As a matter of fact, I think the ladies in the office are doing interviews as we speak.
Wonderful.
Because I said, you guys got to listen to me on JLP. You guys, we got to listen every Friday on JLP. And they said, we got interviews this morning. And I was like, okay, yeah. And to, we don't have a volunteer program. I do volunteer. We do volunteer. We're part of the Trailblazers, who is an organization ran by Arlene. And she's out of Dalton, Illinois, but she's rehabbing houses in Gary for homeless veterans. So we do go volunteer and try to do things. It is so many of you guys, like American Legions, VFWs. I can't keep up with all you guys. But when I come to the community of veterans and you guys are at different posts, you're very helpful in guidance. I'm going to give you an example. And you may say, oh, that's beyond. I had a veteran and we were serving him in his home. And he had no family at all. None. No daughter, no wife, nothing. And he passed away. And I called Lieutenant Colonel. I was like, we just can't throw him in a bag. Okay. And so she kicked in like you do when you giving me some direction. You can go over here and do it. And she kicked in and she helped us get him a decent home going.
Now, did you contact the DOD, the Department of Defense Honor Guard? Did he have a DD-214? Because he could have gotten a military funeral. Yeah.
We ended up with that.
That's wonderful.
And we ended up having him to rest in Elwood, Illinois, at the cemetery up there. And I learned a lot from that experience, and that just happened. And he just got his service. That's not a part of our services. That's something I think he deserved as a veteran, as a human being. I got to know him well. We served him, so all of our vets have their DD-214s because you can't. You
need to supply that to client conscious care to get the veteran care.
No. Oh. You supply it to the veteran. We get our referrals from Jesse Brown.
So they have that on file. The VA refers them to you.
Correct.
Okay.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yes.
Like, how does it work with, how does it work with the VA? Do you guys help them in inquiring in their services from the VA, or does the VA send the veterans to you?
The VA sends the veterans to us. Now, if I see a veteran on the street and he needs care, then I tell him what he has to do to get the services. And I tell our vets, if you guys are listening, whether you need the services right now or not, you hold on to that DD-214 like it's the last, because you might not need services today. You might need services 3 years from now. And you cannot get services, from my understanding, from the VA unless you have your DD-214.
Well, yeah.
Correct.
Right.
Or some type of a document that does. There's another document also, a service document that proves that someone has served.
Well, yeah, there's a
other
couple.
than a DD. There's a few.
There's like a DD-215. There's a DD-14A, I think. There's a bunch of them. Okay, so you get
And
to care
we
for
do
the
have
VA.
a caller. We do have a caller, Steve. So let me just hold that thought.
All right.
Let's take this caller really quick. Good morning. You're on WJOB Jed TV Veterans Views. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. This is Colonel Jones, and I was just so excited when I heard Client Conscious Care on the air. And I just want to say that I have worked with her for a few years. When I first met her, I could not get rid of her. She calls me. Honestly,
that is a compliment, I am sure. That's a compliment, LaShonda.
That's awesome.
I mean, I told her once, I said, I'll be out of town for a week. I'll be in Pennsylvania helping this World War II veteran's wife. She's okay, ma'am. Well, the second day there, she called me because there was a veteran client that she had that needed help with his housing. Now, she specializes in care. And she don't know a lot about benefits, but she knows that there are people out there who know. I don't know everything, but I have a network. So with that, all of us can work together for the common good of our veterans, because it's with our hearts that we serve. So I just want to give kudos out to LaShondra Laster, the LLC, Client Conscious Care, for all that they do. And yes, when she called me screaming about she had a client that had passed and we don't want him to be thrown away, well, everything kicked in, and I had to go out and put on my military dress blues, and I presented the flag to the family. And it's because it was LaShondra Laster's family. He didn't have a family, but he had her and he had his friends. And yes, we scheduled with the Department of Defense, Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery, and he had a beautiful gun salute, honorable military burial service.
And thank you so much for doing that. We so appreciate you doing that. Yes.
It's all his little buddies there, tears rolling down their eyes. It did something for me.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're running short of time, Lieutenant Colonel Jones.
Okay,
thank you. God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you, Lieutenant
Have a wonderful day.
Thanks,
and,
Colonel Jones.
Yes, and thank you for your selfless service to our enduring freedom.
I got to mention this, please. The veterans out there that's listening, there are 2 programs that we're certified by the VA. We had to fill this out. We had to send and make sure we get insurance. All of our employees that come into your home, they have a federal level 2 background check and are trained particularly for your case. But I want to talk about the aid and attendance program real quick. I have 2 veterans who have both programs because they were so low income. Now, those guys that are on DAV, 50%, 70%, you can still qualify for the VA CCN program to get help in your home. But the aid and attendance program is for veterans who have a low income. I have 2 veterans who qualify for this program, and they not only they might not have applied, been able to, because it's income based, but they get a stipend from the aid and attendance program if they're low. Now it takes 6 to 8 months, but when they get that first check, it's the back pay for those 6 to 8 months, plus they get service. So this program says, okay, this veteran only makes this amount of money, he qualifies for it, but we need to give him some more money. And a lot of vets don't know about this program. But we have 2 vets on this program. It's not the DAV where you get the monetary, but they do get more money, and that's the really low income veterans. It's called the Aid and Attendance Program. I also sign them up for that if I meet them at a function or something, to help them get not only care but maybe some monetary benefits.
Yeah.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
good to know. And
That's real good for the veterans who don't qualify for disability. You know, because there are some that are struggling.
many
that
fall
need
through the
help.
cracks, do they
Yeah.
not? As you know, I'm sure.
Now, I just have to ask real quick before you go. So, if somebody did want services like this, right, from you guys, and they're not qualified yet through the VA, how do they qualify? Do they apply through the VA, or can you help them with that?
I will give you the instructions if you call me at 219-880-0318.
And Kemper, could you show that client conscience care contact information, please, while Lashandra's speaking? Go ahead, ma'am.
But you have to, the one program is by need. You need this service. So it doesn't matter if you're 100% DAV. If you need this service, you go to your VA provider, your VA doctor, and he refers you over. The case managers, which are all RNs at Jesse Brown, they'll call me and say, hey, we got a vet. He gets this many hours. Can you take care of him? He live here. This is what he needs. Right. And then the other program, when I run across vets, I sign them up for that. And then we're working with a company out of Texas to get that veteran qualified. And that one is, oh, by the way, that aid and attendance program is for veterans, spouses, and surviving spouses. The VA CCN program is only for the vet.
Okay.
But the aid and attendance, you got a lot of people in your church. Listen to me. 70, 80-year-old widows of veterans that don't even know they have this benefit. They're struggling to clean. They're struggling to cook and do laundry. When your husband's benefits, even though, or your wife's benefits, you can get it. You have people in the home taking care. The wife is taking care of the husband.
Right.
She can get paid to do that. We can make her an employee and pay her and bring extra income into the house to make it a little bit more comfortable for them. So it's
almost like caregivers.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that wife is going to take care of that husband regardless.
Right.
So why don't you get that income from the VA to do so?
Right.
Yeah.
And you're for the folks who want to go to your website and learn a little bit more, it's clientconsciouscare.com. Just like the word conscious, client, C-L-I-E-N-T, conscious, C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S, care, C-A-R-E, all one word.com. And again, that phone number is 880-0318. And again, you get referrals directly from the VA, or people can, of course, contact you directly and get the ball rolling, and then you will start the process if the person is a veteran and contact the VA for approval. Correct? Is that how it works? Okay.
I
so
have
there's
a
two
veteran that
avenues.
qualified for both VA programs, a Medicaid program because he's low income. He goes to adult day. So he has like 5 different programs working for him. His daughter takes care of him. We pay her to take care of him under both programs. It depends. Everybody's case is different. So please call. It's just like, please, veterans, it's like leaving your Social Security at the Social Security office. It's one of your benefits. You earned it. You deserve it. Apply for it.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Good. I'm happy you came in today.
Oh,
Because
yes.
that is important for some of these guys, especially the older Vietnam veterans. You know, they're starting to, North Korean veterans,
I have a Korean vet. He's 96 years old. Loving it. His friend is taking care of him. Because she was doing it anyway.
Yeah.
So now she's an employee of ours and she's still taking care of him. Yeah, we have one Korean vet. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, there's not many of those left.
No.
Yeah.
No.
How much time we got, Kemper?
I think we have 10 more.
7?
7 minutes.
Okay, cool.
And very important, I want to talk about the Veterans Cafe and Catering Female Coffee Veteran Coffee Social. This is the first Wednesday of every month from 9 to 11. You've been to that, correct?
Try to go every month.
Try to go every month. This is the wonderful veteran-owned cafe over there in Maryville at 7805 Taft Street. And every first Wednesday is for female veterans. There is a VA contact. Her name is Michelle Akuja. And the phone number for more information is 312. Thank you, Kemper, for putting that up there. 312-493-9875. And I am looking forward to making it out there sometime very soon. Let's see, we have just a few minutes, probably just a couple of minutes, I think 3 minutes to talk. And
I think we got like 1 minute.
We started at 10 after, correct? Yeah, so we do have 3 minutes. And LaShondra, what thoughts do you want to leave us with? Go ahead and put that up there as well. The Steppenwolf. Speak about the Steppenwolf program, please.
Oh, yeah, real quick.
Yes.
I was invited for some vets. You guys are just fantastic. The more veterans I meet, the better my life is. So I was at the Steppenwolf Playhouse in Chicago, Illinois. This is Tuesday. And they have free, every time they have a play, they have a free day for the veterans. Okay, you can come and get dinner for free. You get a play for free. And you get parking for free because it can be kind of expensive over Chicago. Mm-hmm. And what I was told, it's been going on for 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Who knew, right?
And I was invited, and I had a wonderful time. I was with some mostly female veterans like Danielle and them out of Michigan City. And it happens every time they have a new play at the Steppenwolf Theater. They set aside one of those days for veterans.
Completely free. The parking, the food, they have a dinner, and the play. That's beautiful. Steppenwolf Theater at 1650 North Halstead Street. Check it out. I had no idea.
Now, Danielle is a part of the DAV 84 AG Tricentennial chapter in Illinois. And they did that she gets that benefit through them. So I'm not sure but it's the DAV 84 in Illinois, the AG Tricentennial chapter. So if you need care, if you need help, if you are a veteran who needs help, please call us. We also do Medicaid waiver. We have veterans on Medicaid and everything else so that we can serve you in your home, so that we can give back to you. We do laundry. We do light housekeeping. We do cooking. We help you get dressed. We help you get a shower. Because I want everybody to remember this. A fall can change your life. And if you need help getting in and out the shower, you need help around your home, we are here for you. And we will help you get the services that you need if you qualify.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
LaShondra Laster, founder of Client Conscious Care, clientconsciouscare.com, and the phone number to contact you again to set up a free assessment.
219-880-0318. 219-880-0318. And I get excited to serving the veterans any way I can give back.
That's awesome.
Yes, beautiful. And come back on the show sometime and talk about your dad, Vietnam veteran. We'd love to have you tell us about your father sometime.
Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for coming in today.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Steve. Anything in closing?
Have a good weekend.
Yes, everybody. This is the United States of America, and let's be there for each other. Be kind. Do your buddy checks, and God bless America. We'll see you next Friday.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Veterans Views podcast from the JED TV studios on the campus of Purdue Northwest in Hammond, Indiana. Thank you for listening.